Welcome everybody to a quick tour of the WodBoard app from the point of view of the athlete. When the app first opens, you'll land here at the dashboard, and along the bottom you'll see several different icons. So the second is the timetable, the next is the programming, the next is a cap. If you work at the gym, that'll take you to the gym admin section, and if you don't work at the gym, it'll be your training history, and then the last is the extras section. Let's start by heading to the timetable. As you can see here, you can scroll up and down and see all the different classes that take in part that day. And then along the top, you can press the different days to view them. When you see a class that you like, you can click into it to find out more information. For example, here where it's happening, the programming for the day, we'll come to that more in a minute, and also who else is booked into the class. Unfortunately, in this case, it's just me. Let's head back to the timetable. Here you can see quite clearly where I'm booked in. In this case, the 7 AM CrossFit class. However, I also like the look of this sweat class at 7 AM, so let's go ahead and join the waitlist. To do that, I just press the button on the right hand side, whether it says waitlist or book. I'm now on the waitlist, and should I be promoted to the class, I'll get a push notification right to my phone to let me know. Let's head over to the programming section and see what we're going to be doing in class today. Here you can see everything as the coaches have entered it. And in this case, there's even some percentage work on the back squats. As WodBoard knows my PBs, I can click on that and see what my target weights for the session will be. Switching days in the programming section works exactly the same as the timetable. Just click the day along the top and you can see that programming. Here we can scroll up and down, and there's even a video the coaches have included to watch. Clicking back to today's date, I can click through to the whiteboard and see everybody else's score. Here it highlights that I've not recorded any scores, so let's go ahead and do that now. On the back squat, you can see it's pre-populated the percentage base weight. Of course, if I didn't do the exercise that weight, then I can change it, but if I did, I can just hit save and move on to the next movement. Let's also fill out the weights for the strict pull-up and a rather reasonable time for Fran. I want everyone to know how much I didn't enjoy this, so I'm going to leave a comment as well. I've finished logging scores, so let's close off the dialog and head back to the whiteboard. Here you can see I can tab between the different movements and workouts to see everyone's scores. And when there's other people there as well, you can like and comment. Let's head on from the whiteboard and go to the extras menu. The first item here is the bookings page. This shows you every class that you're booked or waitlisted for. And in addition, in the top corner, you'll see a little grey icon that says iCal. Clicking this will sync all your bookings to your favourite calendar, whether that be Google Calendar, a calendar on your phone, or even a calendar on your work computer. Going back to the extras menu, let's take a dive into the training history section. Here the log shows a history of every class that you've done, and you can see your scores that you recorded, as well as click through to the program or the whiteboard for that session. The charts section allows you to take a deep dive on a movement and see how you've progressed. Let's try that out on the back squat. Here we can see some graphs of how things have changed over time, and below there's every score for the back squat that I've ever recorded. The PB section records your personal bests, and for each movement you can click into it and see how you've progressed over time, and also how the percentages break down. Heading back to the extras menu, we can see there's a section for children, which allows you to book any children you may have into classes, a shop, which allows you to buy merchandise from your gym if they sell it, membership section, which allows you to purchase a new membership, and some settings and profile which allow you to control how the app works for you. To keep this video brief, we're not going to head into those sections, and instead we'll head back to the dashboard. On the dashboard, you'll notice the consistency graph. This is a visual representation of the days that you've been training. A green bar is a class that you booked and attended, and a red bar is a class that you booked but didn't attend. For the future, a blue bar is a booking that you have, and a yellow bar is the waitlist. And you can see for tomorrow I have both blue and yellow, and that's because I'm both booked into a class and waitlisted for one. The consistency chart has a feature where it learns when you train, so if you're really regular in your training habits, you can just press on a day and it books you straight in. Here you can see it's learned that I always train at 6 AM on a Monday, so it's just done that. However, if there's any doubt, it'll give you the different options on which day to book. That pretty much concludes our tour. There are a few advanced features and some areas we didn't cover, but on the whole that gives you a good overview of how to use the app as an athlete. You can also follow us on Instagram for the occasional tip and notifications when new features are released.